What's up, everybody? Demo from Next Sub. We are doing some Invincible versus today. The story is extremely short. I had filmed it before, but that audio is gone. And footage, actually, now that I rethink about it. We can go through and kind of I'm just like, oh, outfits. And go through and just kind of do everybody's ending. We'll see what we can, you know, pull off here. Oh, goodness, who do I want? I need to level up my duplicate more. Who else? And I got this, like, thing going on with Titan and duplicate in this, like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I need to level him up. I was like, I ain't gonna play duplicate. Titan's alright.
Or I'll stop you any way I can.
But I'm just kind of like, you know what? This is alright.
Okay, now.
And Rex, I'm just completely fucking trash with Rex. I'm not the greatest at fighting games, like, fair warning. So, like, if you're like, this dude fucking sucks, just, yeah, maybe. I mean, I've won a few online matches. I don't play fighting games to play them online. I usually play them for the story and, like, local.
As strong as you think you are.
And local, too, I, like, when we do charity events, I'll download fighting games and we'll end up doing that. I don't think we did a fighting game this, like, a few weeks ago when we did one. I think that'd be the first time. Damn, Rex. There we go. What was it, 7 matches? We're doing, like, the standard difficulty ladder. I still gotta beat Viltrumite difficulty or hard difficulty or whatever it is. I gotta do a hard difficulty, and I think Viltrumite's after that. I gotta do both of those. I get to, like, match 7 or so out of the 10 in the hard mode, and then I can't even make a move anymore. It's crazy. I gotta do it, though, because there's unlocks. There's, like, one more stage that I need to unlock. There you go. You gotta level it up, Titan. I freaking love Invincible. It's so good. It is one of my favorite things. I've had a fixation on it for, like, a long while now. Powerplex, though. Powerplex, one of my, like, favorite characters in that series. Not for the fact that he murders his family, but he is kind of right, though. Like, Powerplex low-key right that people don't get held accountable for shit. And though, like, the one lady's excuse in that episode where she's in the car and she's like, but he's a superhero. The rules are different. And I'm like, I get it, it's the whole, like, Superman is like, bad guy for collateral plot, too. But, like, in a way, when you kill maybe God knows how many people, I'm talking instead of fighting. I don't know, man. Powerplex ain't completely wrong, all I'm saying. The whole murdering his family bit and taking them to, like, set Invincible up, that was dumb. That was, like, the big no-go on why Powerplex sucks. Like, don't involve your family. Just don't put your family in that situation.
You care so much.
I see him more as, like,
stupid.
He's not a villain, but he's not an anti-hero. I'd be like, he's like an anti-villain, if that's like a term. Because he works the same way as an anti-hero, but he just wants to do it 2 heroes instead of 2 villains. And I just think that's interesting. And, like I said, low-key, he kind of right, though.
Ain't nothing stronger than stone.
But also, like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do if you're just a normal person? I don't know. I read that whole book
You
twice.
think of so much
I
like
love
my
that book. I don't know how I'm going to talk over 18 episodes of this. I'm pretty trash at talking to myself. I used to be good at it when I was making that like 400, when I did 400 some videos in like a few years ago. And then my life went a little bit. And yeah, whatever. Point is, I am not so good at talking to myself like I used to. So, like, how I'm gonna do 18 episodes of Invincible, because I want to do at least everyone's arcade ending. God damn, I'm getting fucking shit on right now. This is the part where I'm like, this is why people don't think I'm trash. I say think, probably figure out I'm trash. I think Titan, like his like invulnerable dive. I can't show it while I'm talking about it, because of course not.
Here's a solution.
That thing, but when he has rocks, he's practically fucking. There we go. Jesus. See, when I'm not talking, I can do something. Yeah, doing like everyone's arcade ending and I don't know. I'm just, I'm naturally like a not talkative person. So trying to be entertaining outside of like music and stuff is, that was a good ending. I talked right over that. But, yeah. I don't know, man. Shit's going. Life's going. Anissa! But yeah, I gotta like level up all my characters. I want to get all the skins. I want to unlock the levels. I want the comic covers, but I'm not the greatest at fighting games, so going online is just gonna result in the hugest ass whoopings. But this is probably like the only fighting game where I'm like, I might sit through 500 ranked matches just to get that comic cover. I can't remember if it says play or if it says win. I'm pretty sure it just says play matches. Alright. Ice in my mouth now? Battle Beast. Come on. She's one of those characters I need to level up too. Real name Thula.
Put him up. Get over here.
Hey, what? Try to keep up. Too fast for you?
Get going. Yeah, that's enough of that. Sit your ass down. This is gonna hurt.
BB, what are you doing? There we go. 2 down, 1 to
Go
go.
ahead. Cry for your father again.
I love how I did the sound effect like I was going to come in and start whomping, and then just immediate they're like, I disagree. Bam! Got him. Got him! Yeah, it's been good though, making videos again.
Actually, not a cute look.
Let's see. Anyone? No, I would know if there was any pop-ups. I was looking at the character mastery thing, and it said season 0, and I'm like, oh, okay, so they are going to do seasons, so there probably is going to be new in-game skins, because I'm going to be honest, color variations in this game, they're not great. I'm not digging the, I don't know, color variations. Some of them are, like, cool, but, like, the majority of them are, like, kind of butt.
This is the second time you've screwed me over.
Like Monster Girl. All you got to customize on there is the cloth. Is that small cloth. You can change the color of it. That's it. You can't make Monster Girl's skin like a different color. You can't, you know, this, that, or the other. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't like it. You know, turn Monster Girl purple or something at least. Like, give us more variety than, oh, the claw. I mean, they could give Omni-Man different, like, 3 or 4 different base game skins, but, you know, doing anything for anyone else just might be too much work.
Too fast for you.
Oof. Yeah, I really like this game. There's some things. It's like one of the first fighting games I've ever played where I'm like, oh, this could be better. Which is disappointing because it's Invincible, and I love Invincible. Like I said earlier, I've read through that book like twice. I got some physical copies of that. I got my brother into it. He started collecting the cards. And he said if I find a specific card in my house that's been here in, like, storage, that he's going to trade me 2 Invincible cards for it. And I'm just sitting here like, tempting, but I'm thinking about it.
Hey.
What match are we on? I've been skipping the match thing. I don't really like to see who I'm fighting, because it takes away the surprise. I don't even look at the... Oh, God. I don't even look at, like, outside the enemy's health bar. I don't look at the profile pictures of who I'm fighting either. I'm just kind of, like, focused on the fight, and I'm like, oh, this character. Oh, that character. I hope they put Tech Jacket in this game.
Get away.
That's just my, my hopes. I want Thrag. I want Tech Jacket. I know they announced the first 2 people in the past. And I'm hoping it's one of the, like, not that I like paying multiple things, because I believe, personally, and I said, I'm going to get to my point, I swear. Halo Wars 2 had 2, like, type of pass things, I think. It's been years. But I know I had the season pass. I bought the Ultimate Edition of Halo Wars 2, which I should probably play again, because that game was fun. And it didn't come with the Flood DLC. They were like, oh, that's separate. And that was probably the first time I was like, your season pass doesn't come with all the content. Then what's the point of the season pass? What is the point of the season pass? And I know they announced, like, the fighters. They got Immortal coming, and they got Universa, which Universa in the books is only on, like, 2 scenes. And I'm like, you're adding a character that is literally in there for the small, like, one of the most, how do I say it? One of the least used characters in the book. There's Universa. There's this guy that's, like, not even in the show. There's a few people not in the show. Like, or maybe, you know, I might be wrong, actually. Maybe we aren't there yet. I gotta remember. There's a guy in the book who robs a bank with some tech, and then he sells the tech, and then he sells it to a guy who robs the same bank. And I don't want to give away, like, the tiny character arc, but he's not in the books very often. He plays, like, one... He is so minor, but he plays the same amount of time in that book than Universa has. Like, probably the same amount of panels, if I had to guess. Universa was integral to... I can't give that away either if you haven't, I don't know, read the books. The books are good. Go read the books. Like, there's those Invincible fans out there, like, you don't even know about the blah, blah, blah yet. That's gonna be crazy. I'm trying to talk about shit that's, like, been in the show without people, you know, I don't want to ruin anything. But, yeah, Universa's not a big character, so I don't know why they put Universa in the past. The mobile game, the Guardians of the Globe mobile game, had Universa as like a sign-up character, and I'm like, why are these games promoting Universa like that? I know it keeps sounding like I'm bitching about Universa, but to my mind, I'm so bad at talking to myself, yada yada yada. Here I go, I'm on a fucking rant. That in my mind, that'd be like if you just replace Universa in the past with the guy that robbed the bank. That's all. But no, their characters I want to see Thrag. I want to see Tech Jacket. Oh God, who else do I want to see? Oh, Dinosaurus with Rock. But like Dinosaurus ain't like, ain't nobody know him yet. People know Tech Jacket. People know Thrag. People seen Dinosaurus in the beginning scene of the last season, and that was it.
You weren't a match for good old-fashioned numbers.
Got 2 unlocks. Oh.
Last few years, it feels like everybody's on my shit list. Or I'm on theirs. Invincible versus everyone. Honestly, it sucks. But there are still some things that make it worth being Invincible and Mark Grayson. And it's not easy to be either one. I have my people. The ones who care about me. I'm not alone. That's what matters.
Hey. That's 7 matches, 1 point. Yeah, Guardian ladder is hard. Viltrumite is Viltrumite with the Invincible ladder. Sorry, Invincible is Viltrumite. No shit. But yeah, trying to get through hard kind of sucks, and I might have to move on to that after these arcade endings and film that and just see if I could do it. Make a whole video about hard mode. Anyway, I got this like, I keep trying to burp, so I'm like, anyway. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, at least, you know, this first part if you did. Invincible versus arcade mode. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't want to dislike it. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching and all that jazz. Bye-bye. And now a word about our sponsor, Space Panda. Product available for only 21 and older.
Are you a gamer? Is trying to focus on your game and your stream too much? Does chat have you feeling like this instead of this? Then you need some Space Panda. Space Panda sells Delta 9 and Delta 8 gummies for that time where you need to wind down on stream and relax for the night.
Wow, it's the real Space Panda here to give me my Space Panda. Wow, thanks Space Panda.
Here's a statement from our most loyal customers.
I use Space Panda every day and it's fantastic. I use Space Panda every day and it's fantastic.
And if you head on over to Space Panda today and use code NEXEV, you can save that dollar bill. That's right, NEXEV at spacepandadelta.com. Disclaimer, you gotta be 21 or over before you order. This has been an ad from your favorite host, JR. And remember, if your wallet ain't bleeding, then I ain't eating.